Hi friends. Hi friend. Hi friends. Tonight I just thought I'd do a little bit of a. I thought I'd do a little bit of a stuttering video. I think I've seen a bunch of people out on the internet, in the ASMR community. The ASMR community. I've seen a lot of them doing this kind of repetitious kind of stuttering, a little bit of anticipatory style of video, and I think it's a unique trigger. So I thought I'd give it a go. Why not? Throw my little spin on it. So I just got a couple things that I thought I'd just sit here and I'd talk and I thought I'd just sit in here and I'd talk a little bit about just a couple things that are going on. Just a couple things that are going on. A couple things that are going on in life. Just whatever is going on, and just talk about whatever it is that's happening. So first of all, I thought this would be this is really nice to talk about. This is exciting. We've seen some massive growth on the channel in the past, and we've seen some really massive growth on the channel in the past, couple weeks. Ever since I made that big return, and ever since then I've been making some consistent posts and everything, and I think that's obviously why we've seen all of that growth, and that's really exciting. In just the past couple of weeks, we're up hundreds of new friends on the channel here. We're up hundreds of new subscribers. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. I definitely need to record a. You can probably hear the clock in the background. If you can hear that clock in the background, no, you can't. It's just 11 o'clock. That's all. No worries. As I was saying, let me remember what I was saying. We're getting really close to 1,000 people, 1,000 friends, 1,000 subscribers here, 1,000 friends here, subscribers on the channel, which is really exciting. It's a massive milestone. It's a massive milestone that I'm really excited to hit. I took all that time off and away, but I came back and you guys were really still into it, and that was really exciting for me. I was really happy to have that place that I could come back to. And with these new milestones comes the idea. With these milestones comes the concept of monetization, which is super cool. But interacting with you guys and seeing how it helps you sleep and how it helps you get through your day is really why I do it. It's nice to engage in the community that I've gotten so much from, and it's really fun to see all of you guys enjoying my content and enjoying my little creative spin on sound. So just wanted to give a little precursor thank you to a soon to be coming 1,000 subscriber special. So if you guys have any ideas for that, and what do you think the theme of it should be or whatever, throw it down below, pretty please, because ideas are hard. I want it to be good. I want you guys to enjoy it. But other than that, thank you. Be on the lookout for a nice little thank you video, 1,000 subscriber special, big exciting stuff. So I've been realizing that I kind of just ramble too much, and I don't do a lot of the stuttering, and that's good. I guess that's fine. It's whatever. But it's not a natural thing. Obviously, I don't know how to stutter, so paying attention and not just getting lost in the world of sound, it's hard to focus, because by nature, the sounds are relaxing. I'm listening to it back through my headphones to make sure everything sounds good. So a lot of people don't like to listen to their own voice, and I don't know what it says about me as a person, but I don't really mind it anymore. Maybe I've just made enough videos here for YouTube and for you guys that I've learned to just not mind it, because you have to spend that time editing the video anyways, and you have to engage with content anyway. So like, you might as well just like kind of get used to like, you might as well just get like, kind of used to listening to your own voice and getting used to what it sounds like. Because I mean, that's what you do for a lot of your day. So I don't. You might as well get comfortable. Inspiration for today's video comes from another ASMR artist that I enjoy. Someone that I mentioned before. I think I mentioned in the last video I posted. Sorry. I think I mentioned her in the last video I posted. I don't remember what that was called, but it was it's Carrie ASMR, C-E-R-I ASMR. I think that's how you spell her name. She's fantastic. She's Irish. I believe she's Irish. But between her accent and her fast and aggressive style, I really enjoy her stuff. I really enjoy her content. It's really fantastic. So if you get a chance, please go check her out. Go check her out. She's on the up and up. She's on the up and up big time. She does the stuttering really well. She's just the best at it, and she does excellent mouth sounds, and she's fantastic. I love her content a lot. Her and Patrick ASMR have been my go-to lately. So shout out Carrie, big time. Love it. Love to see the growth on her channel. Go check her out. She's great. But now after like 5 minutes of talking about whatever, I have other random things to talk about that I thought might be I thought maybe you might be interested in talking about a couple of these things that I have planned here for you to talk about. Okay. The first one is how I desperately just need a haircut. And I desperately need a haircut. Not actually desperately, it's just like at that weird, it's just at that weird, like, it's like, when hair gets to that weird, like, hair gets to the weird length in the middle of when it's like, I should definitely cut it. I should definitely cut it. I should definitely, like, cut it pretty soon. It's, like, definitely time for a cut almost pretty soon, but, like, you're not trying to spend all the money on a haircut, whatever. But also, like, you wanted to grow it out. So I wanted to grow it out. Like, I have nice, brown curly hair. I have brown curly hair, just like my mother, and it's great. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's curly. It's excellent. People love it. But when it gets to when it gets, when it just gets to that weird, when it gets to that weird length in the middle, and this kind of weird length in the middle, weird length in the middle, and it's like kind of like. It's like starting to reach your shoulders a little bit. Like, I'm thinking in a couple of videos here pretty soon, like, there are old videos on my channel where, like, you can definitely see the hair. Like, you can see it starting to hit my shoulder. It's like a little bit longer. It's like, whoa, that's a lot of hair. We're kind of approaching that level again, and that's like what I was going for. That's what I was going for. I want it to be long again, but it's starting to get a little bit cumbersome maintenance-wise. Like I started. Obviously I'm using the leave-in conditioner, but like there's a lot of frizz and the curls don't really hold that well. So it's just like all sorts of very difficult to kind of like manipulate because I've like never really tried to take care of it before, because like why, But now I'm starting to realize, oh yeah, if you want long hair, you kind of gotta put in the work. So it's just different. It's new. It's hard. It's a lot of work. Not actually, but it's more work than I was doing with the short hair. So, but I'm thinking I need to trim. I need it to be cut a little bit. It's like get those split ends cut off. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. But it just needs to be shaped a little bit. I just think I think I could use a little bit of it. Oh, I think if I just shaped it a little bit, it would be a lot better. So, but great segue to my next bit. My next topic. My next bit. Last time I went on a big vacation. Me and two of my friends from high school. We went to Denmark. If you don't know where Denmark is, It's the country directly north of Germany. Germany. It's the country directly north of Germany. And it is the country to the west of Sweden. It's a very small country, compared to the rest of the countries around it, especially the Nordic countries. But my friends and I took a trip to Iceland and Sweden and Denmark, and then I went on a solo leg, and I went to Germany, and I went to the Netherlands. And it was fantastic. It was awesome. It was cool. But the point of me telling you all of that, the point of me telling you all of that was that right before the trip, I cut my hair very short. I kind of cut my hair very short because I was like, do I want to be dealing with all that, washing my hair and dealing with all that while I'm over in these hostels where these showers are going to be like terrible and like kind of hard to deal with. But so I cut it short. That way my hair would be nice and easy while I was on vacation. And then I plan on growing it out all the way until this next trip. And this next trip that we're going on, we leave the day after Christmas. December 26th. And we are, this time, the same group of people, plus one new guy from high school that decided to come on this trip. We are going to Spain. We're going to Spain. We're going to Spain, and then we're going to take the train. We're flying into Barcelona, then we're going to Madrid, and then we're going to Portugal. We're going to go to Portugal, and then we are going to take a flight. We're going to take a flight down to Marrakesh, Morocco. We're gonna take that flight down to Marrakesh, and then we're gonna have a day's layover when we go home. We're gonna lay over in Vienna. It's overnight. We're gonna lay over for a night in Vienna. We're gonna go out, see the town, whatever, and see Vienna, and then we're going to fly home. So the whole point of that is, I'm wondering if I cut my hair before the trip. I'm wondering if I should cut my hair before the trip to make it nice and easy, maintenance-wise. That way, can't really scrub a short haircut. Always looks good, even if you wash it terribly. It doesn't dry right in the hostel. Not that really matters. Like, you're in a foreign country, dude. Relax, But that's that. Gotta decide what I'm doing about my hair. So, but I'm very excited to travel again. Very, 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 very excited to travel again. It was very my ankle just cracked. Whoa. It was really excellent to travel last time. I learned a lot. It was fantastic. It was so much fun, and I got to spend time with some of my favorite people. So I'm big time excited to do it again. So, but in preparation for this next trip, I quit my job, which is like a super crazy move, I know. But I had a new job lined up, so I had another job, so it was all good. But in this new job, I am a photographer for a company that I'm a photographer for a company that takes photos to be in the yearbook, like the yearbook photos of the students that go in the yearbook. Now, if you're not an American, I don't know if you know what a yearbook is. I know I looked it up because I was curious, but I know that some countries do have yearbooks, or at least something similar. But I'll explain it how it is in America and the U.S. in case you're curious or unfamiliar. But a yearbook just consists of a photo from like the chest up, a photo from the chest up of every student that attended that school in that year. And I guess the point is to like immortalize the year and like capture it as a memory, so you can like see all the people, and you can like see all the people that you went to school with that year, I guess, or whatever. And that's cool, a little bit of memorabilia, and it's cool. I think for most people, honestly, the yearbook just collects dust until you look at it until you look at it once when you're like 50. But hey, they built a whole business around the idea, so that's cool. It got me a job, and it got me behind the camera, because that's what I do. I take photos. That's what I went to school for, in case anyone didn't know. Yeah, I guess the new people here on the channel, unless you've gone back through and watched all my old videos, you wouldn't really know what I'm about. So maybe a reintroduction video is in order. Maybe because like, I don't know, maybe like a video where I go back and I just like tell you what like I tell you what's up about me is like in order, because I guess a lot of you just like maybe you just wouldn't know. I guess that's fair. But I like the new job. I think I do like the new job. I think it's a lot better than where I was. A lot better than where I was. I'm sure many of you out there have worked for this lovely company that is known as Walmart. And I whisper that because like, ugh. But I'm sure many of you worked for Walmart, and honestly it wasn't that bad, but I was totally burnt out of it and I just couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it anymore. I didn't like the people that were there anymore. It just wasn't the same as when I started, so I decided that it was time. I decided that it was time for a change. And so that's when I decided to go look for this job, and I found the new job, and I got it, and I just went right into it. I had one day off in between jobs. It was fantastic. But this job is like, the photography, it's full-time. It's great, I'm making good money, and I get to use my degree. I get to, be a photographer technically. So I think that's good. I think that's cool. I think that's very exciting. It's not something that everyone gets to do, really, though. Not everyone gets to like use their degree. And oh, there's a cat down below me. Hi, Whiskers. Not everyone gets to like use their. Not everyone gets to use their degree in like a super direct, meaningful way, in a way that they really enjoy. So like, I know that I'm definitely very, very lucky to be able to do that. So that's very cool. But the only caveat, the only caveats that I've found like working this job is that in order to make it to the schools, like before the teachers are there, and like we're like all set up, and we're all like set up before the staff gets there. That way they can get their photos before the students get there. It's like we have to the photographers have to be there at like, we have to be pulling into some of these schools at like 5:30 in the morning. And now 5:30. That's like pretty early. I would say that's like relatively. I'd say that's relatively early. But what you don't think about is when you have to drive 2 hours and 15 minutes to the location. Now, I know people that drive very far, very frequently for work. Good for you. Holy, couldn't imagine. But it was new, and now the longer commutes are tough. It's brutal. The earliest that I've had to wake up is 3:15 a.m. 3:15 in the morning. It's absurd. It's a little crazy, and I'm not really used to it yet. I would say on an average day, I'm waking up around 4:30 in the morning. Which is crazy. It's a big time adjustment. And when I was working back at Walmart, I was waking up at like 8, because my shift started at 9, and I only lived about 10 to 15 minutes away from the store. So these new commutes are definitely a little bit of a change. Hi, Whiskers. These new commutes are definitely a little bit of a change. But who's to say the change is bad? It's definitely it's gonna get me where I want to be. So I'm happy to be there. It's not too bad. The kids are generally pretty polite. So the kids are generally pretty polite. So like, you can't really say that it's that bad. But hey, sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. But you gotta roll with the punches as life throws them at you. So things don't necessarily get easier, but you get stronger and you get better at dealing with the things that are thrown at you. So that's what I've been able to take comfort in lately, is that I'm getting better at being a person, and that I'm growing, and that's gonna be fine. I just have to continue. I just have to continue to trust in the process that I've been trusting in, and it'll be fine. So, and so do you, friend. So do you. That's and that's all there is to it, honestly. Just, relax, enjoy, at least try your best to, It's not always easy, but it's always worthwhile. So it's not always easy, but it's always worthwhile. So. Okay, yeah. I think that'll probably do it. I think that'll maybe probably do it for tonight. I think that's probably gonna finally do it for tonight. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and watching and joining me and being with me and spending some time here. It's been great. It's been nice to just have my thoughts out loud for an audience. But it's been real. Alrighty, sleep well. I hope you're nice and relaxed. Good night, friend.